Doc, Rich, back at it again, baby. And we got my brothers Dax and Tom MacDonald with Propaganda. Interesting title there. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new. If you enjoy games, go and subscribe to my gaming channel too, Doc Rich Gaming. All right, link is down below, or you can just type in Doc Rich Gaming. All right, drop a video over there every day. But let's jump into it. Let's check it out. Our own truth isn't always the reality. Interesting statement. Interesting statement. Our own truth isn't.
Hey, Daryl. You good, bro? You ain't picking up calls, dog. What's wrong, man? Daryl, you good?
Uh-oh. Donkey kicked the motherfucker. Boot that bitch.
Hey, Daryl.
Oh. I'm telling them the donkey kicked the bitch. The door already open. He about to break down the door that's already open. God damn. Hey, turn around, donkey kick that. Boom! Boom! You know what I'm saying? Shit. Fuck you mean?
Don't lose yourself.
Okay. Propaganda. I see like the news headlines in his eyes, and you saw the beam going to the television. You saw the guy on the fuck, what do you call him? The person on the news, god damn it. You know, he's glued to it. Yeah. Losing his soul to it. I think we might get knee deep into some shit with this one. So I'm gonna warn y'all up front. You know what I'm saying? I know some people don't like it, but you can go and watch the original if you don't like pausing, because I got a feeling seeing that and knowing who these artists are, we about to get knee deep into some shit. So I'm probably gonna pause and have to talk about some shit. You know what I'm saying? This is a reaction video, so you've been warned. Actually, I encourage y'all to go check out the original and give it a like too. You know, let them know we appreciate them.
And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda.
Yep, and everyone's glued to their phone. Everybody's glued to their phone and have no clue that he's even in there. He was waving in front of the chick face. And I always tell y'all, and this has nothing to even do with propaganda or the news or anything like that, but always be aware of your fucking surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched the video just the other day of a chick damn near getting kidnapped because she was walking around doing this. Looking down at the phone. I'm like, yo, stop doing that shit. Stop fucking doing that shit. I'm sure there's been thousands and thousands, maybe even millions of people that have gone missing because they weren't fucking paying attention and they were doing this. It ain't that damn important. Put your damn phone down and pay attention to your fucking surroundings. And keep that hammer close. You never know what you might need to nail. Sheesh. Get tired of seeing shit like that, man. It's crazy.
And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. Yeah. United we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Independent how we dead.
Hold on. That's how you coming in, Dax? That's how you coming in? What do you say? Hold on. United we stand.
Yeah. United we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball.
United we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Bars. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, united we stand, divided we fall. Y'all get that reference. But New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. New Year's Eve, they do the ball drop. But also New Year's Eve, they make the New Year's resolutions. Most people drop the ball on their New Year's resolution. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Come on, man. Bars. Nigga, what? Yeah, it's about to get real. I know the deal.
Yeah, united we stand, divided we fall. New Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Independent how we dead in the game. We don't write to the sound of applause. Hidden truth that.
Independent how we did in the game. Independent how we did in the game, bro. Independent. Come on, man. Dax.
Year's Eve, they've been dropping the ball. Independent how we did in the game, we don't write to the sound of applause. And the truth, dotted lines ain't never signed, stood and remain the boss. In a world that is full of facades, where if you speak, you get nailed to a cross. I won't be silent, I am
in a world that's full of facades, where if you speak, you get nailed to the cross. I actually retweeted somebody on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, link is in the description, or just type in The Real Doc Rich, all right? The Real Doc Rich. But somebody tweeted, I think it was Crip. Shout out to Crip. But I'm a paraphrase here, but he said something that was actually really, really dope. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. He had said something not too long ago, and he said something along the lines of everybody says, you know, it's all love, blah blah blah, you know, everything all. Oh, here it is. I just saw it. Where did it go? My shit just like tweaked on me. I just saw it, literally. Where the fuck did it go? Ah, here we go. Everybody tells you to be real until you say something they don't like. Then they tell you to keep it to yourself. Everybody tells you to be real. Hey, yo, Rich, be real. Hey, yo, Dax, be real. Hey, yo, Tom, be real, son. Be real. Don't be no fake motherfucker. Don't be real. Until you say something that they don't like or they don't agree with. Then they tell you to shut the fuck up. Keep it to yourself. You're a fucking dummy. You know? And I've seen people go beyond that, man. Kill yourself. Blah, 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 man. Fuck you, man. Hey, I'm about to blow up. Blah, blah. Instead of just having a conversation with that person. Hey, yo, Rich, why do you think that way? Can you explain your line of thinking? Because I think this way about the situation. I think there's a misunderstanding here because blah, 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 X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. Instead of having a conversation, shut the fuck up. But they tell you, be real, be real. How the fuck you supposed to be real when everybody tell you to shut the fuck up when you're trying to be real instead of having a conversation with you? Those two things don't. So do you want me to be real? Or do you want me to shut the fuck up? What do you really want? Oh, you want me to agree with everything you like. That's what you want. Be real as long as it agrees with what you like. That's not reality. That ain't reality. I'm sorry. Tell them again, Dax, please.
Remain the boss in a world that is full of facades, where if you speak, you get nailed to a cross. I won't be silent, I am outspoken. I am the product of pain, so when you see my name, no fame could never break down a brain that is already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotion. Scabs tear as I drop hits that bleed lied from demonic omens. The system decides we spend and we buy, while most of our time is spent in bed. The dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret. The price of life is
the dreams we have all stay inside.
Time is spent in bed. The dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret.
The dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret. They all stay inside. We sleep and wake and we just live with regrets. And that's one of my biggest fears that I've told y'all about. One of my biggest fears in life is being on my deathbed and wondering what if. Having those regrets. What if? What if? And I forgot who said it. But I want to say it was Denzel Washington, my favorite actor. Shout out to Denzel Washington, my favorite actor. But I want to say it was him. There was a motivational speech that I was listening to, and he said, or maybe it was somebody else. I don't know. Anyway, but he said, imagine being on your deathbed, and around you are the dreams and the ideas that you never brought to life. And they're all looking at you with large, angry eyes, saying, only through you could we have become a reality. Only through you could we have become a reality. Imagine that. And that speech, when I heard it that day, that is stuck with me. That is stuck with me. And whenever I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying, lazy, like I remember that, like, what's going to happen on your deathbed, Rich? Are you going to regret not doing X, Y, and Z? Not going 110%? Are you going to wonder what if when that day comes? Because once you get to that day, ain't no reset button. The doctor ain't going to walk in with the big, large red button like, hey, oh, would you like to start over? That ain't happening. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? I wish it could. You know, that'd be dope as shit. Yes, sir. woof, back to a baby. We get to start over, baby. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? With the same knowledge that you had already acquired. Oh yeah, let's get it. That ain't happening. It's not. Tell them again, Dax. I don't think they heard you.
Urge emotion, scabs hair as I drop hits that bleed lied from demonic omens. The system decides we spend and we buy while most of our time is spent in bed. The dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret. The price of life is half the cost. The price of fame could cost your head if infamy is what you seek and prop. The price of life is half the cost. The price of fame could cost your head.
The cost of life is half the cost of fame.
Inside we sleep and wake and live with regret. The price of life is half the cost. The price of fame could cost your head if infamy is what you seek and propaganda is what you spread. Propaganda.
Listen, I knew we was gonna get knee deep, but goddamn, Dax, we ain't even got the Tom MacDonald verse yet.
And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see.
News you can trust. Can I speak on that for a second? I gotta touch on that for a second because that's interesting. News you can trust. I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible because we already at 11 minutes. Some years ago, I used to think I was going crazy. Like legitimately, I thought I was going insane because this was probably 6, maybe 7 years ago. Because I used to watch the news every single day, just like everybody else. I used to watch the news all the fucking time, and then all of a sudden it clicked. It just hit me, and I'm like, yo. This ain't even the news anymore. Like, this is people's opinions. Like, this ain't the news. Like, does anybody else see this? Or am I, like, tweaking? Like, am I being paranoid? Like, I legitimately questioned my sanity. Like, this is no joke, no bullshit. Like, I was legitimately concerned for my mental health. Like, I was, like scared. Legitimately. Because I'm looking around and I'm like, yo, everybody's watching the news, but, like, this ain't the news. Like, this is these motherfuckers' opinions. Like, this ain't the truth. Like, Republican, Democrat, I don't care. Like, this, they're bending this shit to try to benefit their side of whatever situation that they're speaking about. Like, nobody else see this? Like, nobody? Am I being paranoid? Like, am I stupid? Am I losing it? Like, dead ass, no bullshit. This is no game. Like, I thought I was going crazy. And then, you know, many years later, I came around and I asked y'all, I was like, yo, do y'all see this? And y'all like, nah, bro, we see the same shit. Like, and most of y'all told me y'all don't watch the news either. And like, I was so fucking relieved when y'all told me that. Cause I knew, like, I was like, yo, okay, I'm not crazy. Like, I'm not paranoid. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, it just confirmed what I had been thinking for many years. But long story short, I don't watch the news at all. The only news that I hear is from Instagram or Twitter, and that's about it. And that's barely anything at all, which is why I thought about starting my own news station where it's just unbiased, the news. Simple and plain. Good stuff mixed in, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to hear about the good stuff too. You know, we don't always want to hear just the bad shit. But in terms of, you know, Republican or Democrat, I don't care. If it makes the Republicans look bad, so be it. If it makes the Democrats look bad, so be it. It's just a flat out news. We give it to you plain and simple. You decide what you want to do with it. Because that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist.
It's propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. Liquidated, indoctrinated. They convince us all that everything we say is racist. And blood will change it. That's what happens. Y'all need balance. Y'all need blacks and whites and lefts and rights. Then blood will change it. That's what happens. Y'all need balance. Y'all need blacks and whites and lefts and rights to stop the madness. They planned it.
Facts. We need blacks and whites and left and right to stop the madness. I've even suggested we should get rid of the title of Democrat or Republican. Get rid of it. Because people have become too attached to it. It's almost become like a damn gang or something, like a cult or something. Like if you are part of the left, you can't agree with anything that the right says, or if you're a part of the right, you can't agree with anything that the left says. It's like, yo, like, no, like, we take A, B, and C from the left, and we take X, Y, and Z from the right, and we put them bitches together, and we make something beautiful out of it, simple and plain. That's how we rock. I mean, like life is about compromise and having discussions and working with other people that may not completely agree with you. But now it's just become like either you're left or you're left. Either you're right or you're right. Ain't no in between, or there's no flip-flopping. Like, you a part of this gang or you a part of that gang? And we don't associate with the other side. And it's like, yo, like, what the fuck are we even talking about here? Like, nah, get rid of these stupid-ass titles. You believe in what you believe in. There's no title associated with it. So then there's no fucking, I don't know. It's just become weird to me. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section.
It's Trump or Biden, we all been divided by it in the streets. Elections always been rigged. I ain't surprised when somebody cheats. All I see is pentagrams of the propaganda, but our priority's a vaccine. It ain't hard for wolves to find a flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character.
Did you catch that ad-lib? Wake up. It ain't hard for the wolf to find the sheep when the sheep are fast asleep. Wake up. Tell them again, Tom.
I ain't surprised when somebody cheats. All I see is pentagrams of the propaganda, but our priority's a vaccine. It ain't hard for wolves to find a flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character. Too many journalists scaring you. Too many pencils attempting to rewrite the Constitution. They probably gonna tear it up. I love the country, but I don't trust the people taking care of us. We went to bed with the American dream. We woke up in Nightmerica.
Shit.
And all I see is propaganda.
Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda.
And all I see is propaganda. Propaganda. And all I see is propaganda.
Hit that then.
Propaganda.
As expected. And then everybody got their phones out, recording. Gotta get that footage. Blindsided. Looking down. Blindsided by life. Not even paying attention. Looking down at the phone. Wham! You know what I mean? Is that the end? Double check. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so y'all let me know what y'all thought about it. I know I said a lot. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. If y'all agree, if y'all disagree, why not? Let's talk about it. I think that's what we need to get back to, is having open and truly honest conversations without belittling or downplaying. You know, it's okay to disagree with one another. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not. We're gonna always, you know, disagree on some certain level. You know, we're not always gonna agree, and if that is the case, then somebody's not telling the truth. You know, if everybody's in agreement, then if everybody is completely in agreement, especially on big topics, then somebody's not telling the truth. You know, that's just the truth of the matter. We don't always think the same. We don't all think alike, and that is okay. And we need to learn to embrace that and learn to have conversations with individuals instead of trying to close them off and shun them and ostracize them and nail them to the cross because they don't agree with, or they don't agree with what we, you know, agree with, or they don't think the way that we think. Have a conversation with that person, and maybe y'all can come to some type of agreement. Maybe you'll change that person's mind. Did you ever think of that? I bet a lot of people don't think of that. Maybe you could change that person's mind. Maybe they just thought about it completely wrong, and you could change it by having a conversation with them. Don't go into the conversation with that in mind. You know, just have a conversation. Like, yo, you know, why do you think X, Y, and Z? Why do you think that way? Okay, well, I think this way, and I think this is where you might be getting a little confused. And let me explain. These are some examples, and these are some of the facts. So I just wanted to provide you with that kind of information, the information that I have, and hey, do with what you want. But I just wanted to give you that information, and maybe, you know, you may see it differently provided with this information. So how do you feel? Okay, that's great, my brother, my sister. Hey, I still got love for you. You know what I mean? You know, like, that's not a difficult conversation to have, but people make it difficult. Society tells you that you're not allowed to speak about politics or about money or about this or about that. And why not? Because they want you to be angry when somebody disagrees with you. They want you to have that type of reaction when somebody's thought process doesn't align with yours. When we really should be just talking about it. It's simple. It's not difficult. Fuck, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new. Y'all know what to do. I'm out.